Hi, my name is Linda Lee, and I work for Caldwell Banker Residential Brokerage with the famous McMullen office in Chicago. And I am a listing agent of a condo right now that has a frozen lockbox. I got a phone call yesterday, the agent couldn't get in. So I want to get over there right away because I want to get that listing sold as soon as possible. I'm going to give you some hints as a listing agent and as a buyer's agent when you're showing properties in the winter. Well, here's my listing, and let's see if we can get that lockbox open now. Okay, so here is my lockbox, and let's see. Yeah, they're frozen. Okay. So, let me see what I can do about this. What you want to buy and have with you at all times is some kind of de-icer. So this is a de-icer. I got it at Ace Hardware store. You can get this for under $4 and just keep it in your car all the time. So I'm going to, and it's got instructions on here. So you have to shake it before you use it, and I'm going to squirt it into the lock. I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Okay, so you take this and you want to squirt this everywhere you can into the lock. Every crevice that you can once you've shaken this up really good, and squirt it everywhere to loosen up all the parts that any moisture could have gotten into it. Okay, so then once you've sprayed it everywhere, now try to see if these buttons will go down. Okay, it's going down now. And you want to check, make sure they're all working okay. You can hear the clicking. So, no, that one's still not working, so I'll have to spray that one. I'll spray that one again. Yeah, now it's working. And then, of course, you got to clear it and put the combination in. So, let me do that. Okay, I put my combination in. And now this is the other part that gets frozen sometimes, and it won't work even though you got these buttons working now. Oh, and it did work. Awesome. So we got it open. Now, if for some reason this de-icer does not work, another thing that I bring is hot water. I keep, when I'm showing properties in the winter, I have this nice hot thermos full of hot water. And that's a last resort of pouring that over the lockbox to thaw it out. The reason it's a last resort is when it gets colder again, that lockbox will freeze up for the next agent. So it's not the best thing to do, but so use the de-icer first. You also want to have a spare set of keys to all your listings. God forbid you can't get that lockbox open. You don't want to go a week, a month without any showings. So at least you could meet agents at your properties if you have the keys. You also, when agents are cold, they don't want to be standing around trying to figure out which lockbox is yours. You want to make sure you have your business card or your name on the back. I got my name back there. It's hard to see, but there it is. So I do have my name on everything. My keys are almost always labeled, but because this property's been shown so many times, obviously the labels have fallen off, and water sits in here and gets them wet. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is take this lockbox off and thoroughly dry it off. So I'm going to put a new lockbox on so the next agent won't have a problem. Okay, so now I put a new lockbox on. This is a master lock. It doesn't really matter. They all freeze up. And again, before I lock this. Now this is nice and dry and warm. I put this de-icer, squirted in all over the working parts. I'm going to do it before I even close it, so that the moisture won't cause problems as far as freezing for the next agent. Okay, so I got the new lockbox on, and it's all closed up, and again, my name's on here so people can get in. And I'm going to put a plastic bag over it, also to protect it from the elements. I don't know if it'll work at all, but sometimes I've done it and it has worked. It's just extra measure. So you put the de-icer in the new lockbox. You have a dry lockbox. Close up the tab if you have a closed one that you can do, and maybe put something over it if you can. Okay, so I put a little plastic bag, but who knows if the next agent will leave it on. So hopefully that de-icer works. Otherwise, I have my spare set of keys. So I hope you learned something today, and you're probably wondering, why is she not using electronic lockbox? Because that would solve everything. And I do use those, but in the city, a lot of agents don't have the lockbox keys. Key cards, so then you have to give out the one-day codes, and it's just a pain. I'd rather just do the regular lock boxes until everybody else gets on board. So if you're thinking of selling your house or thinking of selling your condo, you want to call Caldwell Banker Residential, the McMullen office in Chicago, at 773-343-7119. That goes directly to me, Linda Lee. Have a great day.